Hey guys, welcome back. Today I found a couple of really great finds at a yard sale, and they were both priced $10, but I was able to get them for 7. So hey, score! I found two Boss Monster games, the dungeon building card game. Uh-oh. I hate it when they put stickers on a paper thing. Because you're almost always gonna get residue, and if the sticker won't come off cleanly, like that one, see that, then you're not gonna be able to have a fresh, clean game. There we go. So there's that. Got that mess out of the way. But yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and unbox these couple of games for you guys, in case if anyone's never seen them. I've seen them, but they're normally priced a lot higher because they're like at game stores. But I've never wanted to spend that kind of money on a game that I didn't know anything about, and I still don't know anything about it. But at least this way now, for having gotten them at a discount, I can go ahead and unbox them and show you guys what's in them. So in the first one, we have Boss Monster. This is the instruction booklet. Looks like quite a bit to get through. Wait a second. Sequence. Yeah, it's quite a bit. But this here is a quick start guide. It's just a reference sheet. And then here are the cards. So these cards, are heroes, and epic heroes. So now the way that I understand this game is you build a dungeon using these cards, you create a board. And the heroes, you're fighting against the heroes. So you're actually the boss monsters. But here you have different heroes, mages and fighters and clerics. Mage, fighter, thief, fighter. Already this is starting to seem a little bit like... it's called a dungeon roll. How you're going to use these different heroes. Thief. You're going to use different heroes in dungeon delves to try to get as many experience points and treasure tokens as you can. They're a little warped, but that's okay. They'll become less warped as you play with them. Heroic looking, angel looking cleric, fighter, mage on a Mario board. That's weird. So yeah, there's some of the different cards for the heroes. And then these here say spell cards. Hey babe, what color are those? Okay. So those are green cards. We have a special guest today. She's staying in the shadows. My wife has joined us to listen to me ramble on. Here are boss cards and room cards. Okay, so this is the room deck, and you use these in succession to build your dungeon. Like that. And then you're fighting against the heroes with your bosses. Like XY Zaxxus, Draculord, Cerberus, he's a brain, King Croak, Gorgana, Robobo, Cleopatra, Seducia, Kazana, and Torix Uz Kali. Sounds like a lot of Latin to me. Anyway, so these are the ones that you're going to fight with, and you start the level with your boss, like right there, and then you add on to it with your room cards as you draw those, or as you have them in your hand, or whatever. And then the spell cards: zombie attack, assassin, freeze, which jeopardy, which really actually don't seem like teleportation. They don't really seem like spells. They're just happenstances, things that just kind of happen. Counterspell, teleportation, assassin, and motivation. Sorry about the noise if you guys can hear that. Apparently my neighbors like to be noisy all the stinking time. So anyway, that is Boss Monster. And we're going to set this stuff aside. And this is Boss Monster 2, the next level. Boss Monster 2. There's the instruction booklet. This is a standalone expansion, meaning that you can combine the two, or you can play with one or the other. Quick start guide. And then this here just has more. Let's see here. Bosses. What color are those?
Green.
Really?
The words are green.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bricks.
They also look green.
Okay. So I guess there's a lot of green cards here. Boss. Rooms. Here we have Epic Heroes, another boss. So apparently this game here was actually played with. Quite a few Epic Heroes in this one. Heroes. And then Spell Deck. So there's the Spell Deck. So the heroes in this one. Cleric, Witch, Cleric, Mage, Vampire. That's funny that that's a hero. Cleric, Mage, Cleric, Thief, the Fool, Thief. Oh my gosh. Fighters, Hitman, Mage, Thief, Barbarian. And then the Epic Heroes, which are all discombobulated as well. I didn't want to open the games until I started showing you guys. But, you know, sometimes this is what happens at yard sales. You know, the games are played with. I just hope that all the pieces are here. Thief, Archer, Mage, Druid, Mage, Fighter, Cleric, Sword Mage, Necromancer, Thief, Cleric, Thief, Mage, Fighter, the Brothers. So there's the heroes. Here's the bosses. Belladonna, Eclipse, Porcus, Dr. Timebender, Shelda. There's a face only a mother could love. Pixelated mother. Doc Scarecrow, Angstigoth, Killa, Nicholas, and Smoke. And then the spell deck, which is a little more spell-based, it looks like. Super effective, and that's really cool. That's kind of looks like a scene from Pokemon. Fairy Fountain. We all know what that's from. Undead Minion, Pause. Another Castle. Meddling Kids. So anyway, so those are the spell cards. A lot of them don't sound like spells, but there is lightning and freeze in the first deck, and anyway, so yeah, there's definitely that. Now, clearly those are the same picture. But yeah, anyway, I already said it once. I probably shouldn't say it anymore without actually opening up a game box of their type. And these are the rooms, which I'm not going to go through all of them, but these are the same way. You pick your boss, and then based on what you have in your hand or what you draw, you make up a room. So when I know more about it, hopefully my wife and I will play the game together. Just a smiling at me, guys. I don't know if she will. So let's see here. Room and bosses. Heroes and E-heroes. And the spell deck. So that is boss monster number 2. And go ahead and put these here back as well. There's the heroes and epic heroes, the spell deck, bosses and rooms, and Boss Monster the original. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really quickly, let me go over this retro-inspired tabletop game designed by Brotherwise Games. So that's the releasers. It's recommended for 2 to 4 players, ages 13 and up. About a half hour to play it. 155 cards. And this one here says 160 cards. Same player count, same age, same time limit. So basically it looks like 2 games that are similar to one another, just new cards, which is what you're going to get with a lot of standalone expansions. But you can also play with them together, mix and match, things like that. So this has been Boss Monster and Boss Monster 2. I got them at a yard sale. I always suggest to people, when you're looking for something, don't be afraid to look for it at flea markets, secondhand stores, yard sales, things like that, because you never know what you're going to find. And you guys saw the cards. They're all in pristine condition. So thanks for watching. God bless. Until the next time, much love.